Hello and welcome back to another video. Now in this video I am going to do my second draft for game week 17, and if I'm being honest, I really wish I didn't do this now. I wish I just did one draft, didn't look at my team and waited till the deadline passed in game week 17, because now I've done this team my head is all over the place. I can't decide who I want because I like both the teams I've done now, but I can only have a certain amount of players. I wish I could have them all, but unfortunately, there's only so many players you can pick, and there's only so much amount of money you can have. So yeah, I've really frustrated myself. But anyway, enough about me. Let's show you who I've picked. So this is my team then. Now, just thought I'd say I have spent more money in this team. Last time I had just under 3 million in the bank. Now I've only got 0.6 million, so I spent a bit more. So maybe that's why it looks a bit better. I don't know. But anyway, here's my goalkeepers. Obviously, Danny Ward's still in there. I'm not going to take him out. 4 million starting. You can't go wrong there. He's doing all right for Leicester at the minute. We'll forget about how he got on in the World Cup. We'll look more at the Premier League. And yeah, he's doing great, so I can't complain. My second goalkeeper is a bit iffy, if I'm being honest. Will Kepa start? Will Mendy start? Obviously, Kepa's still got that injury, so I don't know if he will start. Mendy, he didn't have a bad tournament, to be fair, in the World Cup, so maybe that is in his favour. I don't know. I'm looking at a Chelsea keeper anyway, either way, because their fixtures aren't too bad, to be fair. So, and you never know, Graham Potter might have got the players he had left on the training field smashing it, so we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, Mendy is my second goalkeeper. On to my defenders now then. Biggest notable exit out of the team here, obviously this is not confirmed because I can still easily change it. I've taken out Cancelo. I've decided to take Cancelo out because he's not been that great this season, to be fair. I mean, no high scoring defender really has. This guy's the exact same. He's not been great. And the World Cup's just happened and he got dropped. We weren't playing great there either, so I'm not really that confident. So I've decided to replace him with Walker. Cheaper option, same team. I mean, Man City, they do have some tough fixtures when they come back. First two are alright, but after that, we've got Chelsea United away and then Spurs at home. They're not great fixtures to have, but it is Man City. They could easily beat all three teams comfortably. So it's always nice to have a Man City player in there. But yeah, for now, I haven't got Cancelo in. I've gone for Walker. Next to him, obviously, got Kieran Trippier. I'm not taking him out. Are you mad? The guy's insane for Newcastle this season. Not touching him. I don't care if their fixtures are good or bad. He's definitely staying in. I've kept Trent Alexander-Arnold in for now. Again, he's 7.2, so if he's having a shocker and Cancelo's like having a whopper, I could easily just make that switch. Easy transfer there. And I am a little worried though, to be fair, about Liverpool's fixtures. Their first four fixtures, three of them are away, so if you want Liverpool players, you really want them to play most of their games at home because they're awesome at Anfield. I mean, obviously not been great this season, but usually in the past they're known to be good at Anfield. But you know, I'm gonna keep faith in Trent. I think he will be in my team for game week 17, or not. I'm leaning towards he is, but we'll have to see. Kurt Zuma, I mean, we've got Arsenal away first game. That's a tough fixture, but then after that, it's Brentford, Leeds, and Wolves. I think they're comfortable games. Well, they're not comfortable games. I think they're winnable games. They can win them. They can easily get 3 clean sheets there. I mean, I don't think they probably will. But at 4.5 mil, he always starts for them. It seems to be an obvious choice. I mean, I'm surprised he didn't go for World Cup for France, but I mean, they're that good, they don't probably need him, to be fair. So yeah, Kurt Zuma's in there. And then finally, I've gone for Delo. Now, honestly, I wish Ronaldo didn't leave Man United now, because these fixtures coming up for United are awesome. Forest at home, Wolves away, and Brighton at home. Then first three fixtures back. I think they're three comfortable clean sheets. Delo, he's in probably the form of his life so far. He was starting for Portugal as well in the World Cup, so he's clearly upped his game massively, and he's still super cheap as well. So I felt like you have to have a Man United defender when you got those fixtures. So yeah, that's my defence, and these are my midfielders. Again, I've taken out another Man City player in KDB, Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, I want to start him for game week 17. In my head, I've still got him from the World Cup. That miserable, grumpy player, just weren't having a great one. I mean, he might smash it as soon as he gets back just to prove a point, but I've decided to take him out and go for Mo Salah. I mean, it's a 50-50, toss of a coin really to pick between those two. I'm not going to have both, just because it doesn't make the rest of your team look great. So I'd have one or the other. Like I said, Salah's fixtures probably aren't the best. Four games, three of them are away, so they're probably not the best. But if Salah should be fresh, he should be able to score a few goals. So I've gone for him. Andreas Pereira, obviously, I've kept him in. He's going to be my bench option. I mean, Fulham, they've got tough fixtures. To be fair, not hard fixtures, but not easy fixtures as well. They've got a double game week in there at some point. So he's always going to be that bench option. You never know, if I get an injury, he might pop on. You never know, he could get a free kick in or a penalty if Mitrovic ain't playing. You never know. He's always just that backup guy. He's not somebody that I'm not going to start. Obviously, Martinelli, not going to take him out. He's done too well this season. Had a disappointing World Cup, but Brazil, they've got so many options, so he might come back with a point to prove. And their fixtures aren't easy when they come back, but I think attacking wise, I think they'll be alright. Defensively, I think they'll probably struggle a bit more, but we'll have to wait and see. As my predictions have been pretty terrible the past month. James Maddison is in my team now. Leicester have got two tough fixtures when they get back. That's Newcastle at home, which is winnable to be fair if it's at the King Power, and then Liverpool away. That's not an easy one. But Maddison didn't play a single minute in that World Cup, so he might be coming back like, right, I'm going to show Southgate how it's done. Because he should have brought him on in that France game. He didn't, but he should have. He'll claim that he wasn't fit, but that'd be a load of bull. Because Maddison probably come back against Newcastle and play 90 or 85, depending on what the score is at the time. So yeah, I mean, he's on free kicks. He's in probably the best season of his life so far for Leicester. It seems like a good option to go for him. And then finally, Marcus Rashford. Now I mentioned Dallow's got great fixtures and I showed Ronaldo. So I've gone for the second best option really in Rashford. I mean, I could have gone Anthony. Wouldn't have been a bad shout. Maybe Martial, but Martial can't handle 5 minutes. So spoiler alert, he's not in my team. Marcus Rashford, he had a great World Cup when he was on. He's had a pretty decent season. And these fixtures look good for United. And if anybody can capitalise on them, it's got to be Marcus Rashford. So I feel like he'll be a solid pick, specifically the next 3 weeks. Those are the ones that I'm targeting for United. They look good. So yeah, Rashford. He wasn't in my team at first. But when I looked at their fixtures and I thought, you know what? He's just had a great World Cup. I think he's more in line to be in my team for game week 17. Now on to my strikers. Boom, what a shot. Haaland's still in there. If you take Haaland out of your team, you're absolutely mad. You must be on drugs or something. Don't touch Haaland, you leave him in there. I mean, it's a shame because it's like having a play down, but he's just too good to take out. So he's obviously going to stay in. Now my other two, I've taken out, differences with Liverpool, taken out Nunes. Just because, I don't know why, but I just think donkey every time I hear Nunes. And I've gone for Firmino. Reason why I'm going for Firmino is I think he will start when we come back playing. Because, and I think Nunes will as well, to be fair. With Jota and Diaz both out injured for sure when they come back. I think that's your front three, Salah, Firmino, Nunes. Obviously we saw Nunes play more left Uruguay, so there's no reason why I can't do it for Liverpool. I mean, I know he didn't play great, but he's not playing great for Liverpool, so it just seems to suit. And if Firmino's playing in the middle, I mean, Firmino, when he plays for Liverpool, to be fair, he's smashing it. So I feel like it makes more sense to go for Firmino. Obviously, like I've said already, their fixtures aren't great, so I'm a bit iffy on the pick now, so I might change it. I mean, if anybody comes out of that front three, it probably would be Firmino, and it would be for Mitrovic, because the double game week is too much to look at. I mean, Fulham, they're not the best team, but Mitrovic just scores, and that's what we really bother about. It doesn't matter if Fulham get battered 5-3. If Mitrovic scores 3 goals, you're buzzing. So, yeah, it'd be either Firmino or Mitrovic if this was my team. And then finally, Che Adams. I mean, this is probably a bit of a surprise. I mean, I didn't really think about it until somebody actually said to me, you know, Southampton fixtures are pretty decent when they come back. And they're not wrong. The Brighton game's tough when they first come back. But after that, Fulham away, Forest at home, Everton away, Villa at home. They're decent fixtures, to be fair. It all depends on how the new manager is, really. Will he flop? Will he do great? We'll really see probably in the first 2 weeks back. But yeah, not a bad differential to go for, to be fair. So, and he's dirt cheap as well. So yeah, that's why I've gone for Che Adams. And there you go. That is my second draft for game week 17. Honestly, it's not helped me out at all. It's probably made my life a lot harder because now I really don't know who to go with. So many options. It's quite frustrating, really. I should have just gone one draft, not looked at it again, but I haven't. I might do another one. I'll see how I'm feeling. See if I can decide on a team, really, and then I'll put it out maybe. But there you go. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.